to stage says we're live. All right. And it's 5 o'clock, so choo on that. What is good, people? Ground fog. What's the good word, ground fog? How was your week? Mr. Steven, what's good, brother? So I did get a strike notice for last Friday, so I had to take episode 47 off, so this is 48. But now I listen to music through the headphones, so you know what I'm saying? How was your week, Steve? Mr. Neil, how you doing? Go to my channel. Oh, the Crispy Boys are doing a giveaway at 5 o'clock. Weird. Mark. Awesome week, but glad work's over. Yeah, I'm about the same. It seemed like it was a very long but fast week, if that makes sense. The days were long, but the week went pretty fast. Saw making knives for sale, maybe. Saw making knives for sale, maybe. For you, Kevin? Three-day weekend for you? Nice. Yeah, long and fast for sure. Am I selling knives? I'm kind of packed up all of my knife making stuff for right now, but if you video with punches, have I made a video with the punches yet? No. NKD times 2, 20.5 from Strella. From Stella. Model by Stella. And Mini Roach from Amazon. What was I rocking? Oh, the Luna's on the desk out there. Got the PM3 and I've got the Bark River Bushcrafter. I tell you, I beat the living piss out of this for, well, basically every day since I got it. And I've sharpened it once and I've stropped it maybe a dozen times since I've had it. And then this PM3 as well. I mean, they've both taken a real good beating, and I still haven't done the chip on it. But you taking off, Steve? No worries. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Hope your weekend is just as awesome as it was this week, but with no work. So probably 10 times better. But yes, I definitely got a strike. Not a strike, but like a heavy warning saying the video. I can't remember how they worded the the warning saying, because I'm not monetized, this is just like a heads up. If you're monetized, this will earn you a strike kind of deal. Because if I'm making money just hanging out with you guys, and I mean, there could be lawsuits. And so if I'm going to listen to music, it's no longer going to be with you guys. It'll be with you guys, but you can't hear it because I just don't want to, you know, you know. But yeah, it's almost been a whole year of doing these lives. It's crazy. So this is 48 and there's 52. So 4 more weeks. And we've been doing this every Friday for a year. It's pretty sweet. Thanks for hanging out with me. I know there's a few of you that really come for all of them and have been for every single one. So really appreciate you people, because y'all are kind of okay people in my books. So cheers to you. I think you've missed 5, Mark, but 5 out of a year? Come on now. I mean, come on. Where were you those 5 weeks? What's your plans for the weekend, Mark? And Neil and Kevin? Working or camping? Yeah. I've been trying to make an appointment for the truck doctor, for the last 10 days, and I still have yet to get a phone call. So hopefully we can get it in maybe this weekend, or Monday, Tuesday. I'm off doing stuff, but when Wednesday, Thursday, Friday of next week, I'm hoping they can either have a look, order the parts, and then give me a kind of an idea as to when I can. But I've got the loot to pay for whatever needs to be done now, so it's nice. I'm gonna be a wild man again. Groceries and laundry. Woof. Pulling out the big guns. Mr. Neil, good day to you, kind sir. How was your week? I wish I could share these tunes with you guys. I just don't understand. It's not like I'm. I don't know. I don't know. I just do this. Groceries tomorrow. Yeah. Oh shit. Work related or just. Oh shit, man. That's sad, man. Work related? Man, that's were they were they bros or did you know them personally? Really makes you appreciate the people that you have in your lives a little bit more. That's for sure. That's 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 tragic for sure. I don't I don't go to funerals or anything like that anymore because I've been to too many through the few years I've been on this planet, and they're just oh, that's sad, yeah, Dave. Hey, Mr. Pete. Hope your week was good, Mr. Pete. Hey, Midnight. Telling you that beach that picture that you sent of the beach is it's gonna one day you'll get a phone call from the airport saying, "Hey, come pick me up." Because yeah, did you have a good week? Midnight. Nice. I won't overstay my welcome, but yeah, the wife and me will probably call from Canada side saying, "Hey, our plane leaves lands on insert time." Midnight, I'm kind of on the same page, but I'm an island boy where there's rockies, there's snow, there's rivers, lakes, plains, ocean, a little bit of everything. But I'm a water baby. Like I will always be on a coast of some kind for sure. Because no matter what, you can feed yourself. Because the ocean has many, many, many things. Especially, I live on a peninsula around surrounded by water on three sides. Call when you land. 20 minutes. Nice. 20 minutes. Done. I'll still give you the heads up saying we got the tickets. We're coming on this day. I won't be that kind of guy. Hey, I'm here. Pick me up. Great week. Like I said earlier, it was a busy long days, but the week seemed really short. So when you're busy, when you keep busy, the days go fast. So lift the water too. It just despise so. Yeah, In Florida, the water is extremely salty. I don't know if it's because of the heat, but yeah, in the sunnier areas, I've noticed that the water is more salty. And if you don't have a lot of tides to flush the water, it really concentrates and gets really salty. But I live on Vancouver Island, so Washington State comes up, and then the point of Washington State is kind of like a peninsula too, and then the island's right here. But I think it's the Juan de Fuca Strait goes around the island as well, all the way up to Alaska. But there's that little, and then the island's right in this area. So we've got some pretty high tides. Nothing like some areas, but we have on Vancouver Island, we have one of the very few reverse falls with tides. And it's at the Tilikum Bridge in Victoria. You have the falls going when the tide's coming in, and then when the tide's going out, you get the falls going back out. So it's kind of neat. Sweet. Room is ready anytime. Too many monsters, and yeah, I bet. But do you have some good surf, like surfable beaches where there's nothing trying to like destroy you and eat you, thinking that you're like a seal with 4 arms? I wonder if they've done any studies about wetsuits and if they're like fluorescent colored, like really bright, instead of like the black neoprene wetsuit material that look like seals. I wonder if there's any studies made about that, where if you wear really bright stuff, you don't get chomped on as much. But sharks, they taste what they want to eat, and if you don't taste tasty, they just bite. They bite, and then if you don't taste good enough, they'll go and bite something else until they, and if they like that, they'll because they've already bitten them, they can smell and just kind of, and they smell fear too, Mark. They do. And you got to really watch out the ones with the lasers. It's true. If you guys can keep Ron T and his wife in your thoughts. And Papa Rhino is moving this evening to Arkansas, to the Appalachian Mountains. He's already packed and made everything. Oh, speak of the devil. I was just talking about him, and here he is. So yes, Papa Rhino this evening is making his adventure to his homestead. It's nice to see you, bro. Hi, baby. Black Star, what's happening? Oh, probably. But that, I don't know if sharks would like a big old mouthful of poo poo. I'm rocking him out. I got to get him out in some adventures. He's definitely going to go on a few. Yeah, that duty do. I picked up some side work though. I just got to get on them. So here, I'll grab them. I'll show you. I'll show you what I'm saying. Papa Rhino, you might like this. Hold on a second. It's a big old box. Couple nice Henkels. Couple cheesy essentials. Couple hiya choppy choppies. A couple more anyway. This way. Here we go. And then a patternal. Nothing like German steel and made in Spain steel. But job security for sure. No worries, Pete. I know how you are about electrics. Appreciate you always stopping by. Hope you have an amazing weekend. Tip a nice cold one in the beach for me. But yeah, I get to sharpen. Getting really good at it though, so it's good. I think I'm going to do some yard work this weekend because it's like a jungle out there. Oh, I can't get busted on this one. I'll just plug them back in. And if you guys start noticing that I'm yelling at the screen, just tell me to go shh. You don't have to yell at me. That's what I'm listening to anyway. It's got a kicking bass line in this song. And the horns too. It's great. So get the money. I just don't want to get another strike from the two-tube land. I'm starting to go really, really, really gray. It's crazy. It's crazy. White YouTube 84. YT. I don't know what YT 84. Listening to Great Northern. I wonder if I've heard that. Great Northern. Great Northern. Discussions or? Oh, yeah. What's his name? George. 1984. 1984. George Orwell. That's right. There was another one that I was watching not long ago. If I made Orwell. George Orwell, 1984. Or make a deal with the devil. With the devil. Talk. What was... If I was the devil, maybe? If I was the devil? I can't remember. If I were the devil. Yeah, this one. From 1965. If I were the devil. Google that one. And that was... It was something. It's basically exactly what's going on in the world right now. I graduated high school in the year of Big Brother, 1984. Yeah. The Big Brother, that's for sure. They got eyes everywhere and ears too. And bugs and drones and satellites. I don't think Putin's messing about. Like he's calling out some pretty crazy shit right now. I think the world doesn't understand that we're in the mix of World War III already, and it ain't looking good. Just make sure that you're on this side of the good side, because yeah, it ain't good. And how many fronts can one country or multiple countries fight from is the question. Doomed, he says, doomed. I mean, how many backers are the states doing right now? They've got the Israel, they've got Ukraine, they've got the South Koreans, they've got the starts with a P. The Philippines. And then Turkey, Iran. Just there's so many. My YouTube just froze. Yeah, see, that's what I was saying. It's 1984 all over again. You watch, you won't get any views for the next 3 months because of this little chat. They've flagged you. You're a conspiracist and racist. You guys ever watch the Salty Cracker? Like his take on stuff sometimes. Racisms. You don't have a chat them? You don't have a channel? Yeah, but if you're on a device right now on YouTube, you're pegged and pinged, so they can just like locate you, triangulate the position. Every account has a channel. But you're actively on this right now. So as soon as you open the app and you're running it, you're pinged. Pegged, pinged, triangulated. Oh yeah. Yeah. If you're subscribed and or watching flagged channels, you're absolutely on a list. It might not be like like the ATF and FBI list, but you're on a list, and those lists can get forwarded to anywhere. Alt Control Shift, Alt Control C, and then Alt Control V. It's like that's easy. Like Alt Control Copy, Alt Control or Alt Control Print, and then email it out to everybody. It's crazy. And they don't ask. No, it's all in the fine print of YouTube. Like, that's why I always do this. Tells you what? I need another coffee. That's sad. Be right back. You got yourself a purty mouth. Right, baby?
Yeah.
Right.
What?
Right.
Okay. Only tasty for me, not tasty for you. No, not tasty. Only tasty for me, not tasty for you. Oh. How's it going?
He's going works there. Midnight.
Midnight? Midnight.
I was carrying these ones too.
I love you.
I love loving you. Thanks for loving me. I said thank you. I said thanks.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Biggie, what's happening? I watch him all the time. I love his pedophile wood chipper shirt. It's fantastic. That was the other one I was carrying. And this is the IT3 i3T EOS. One of the best flashlights for the price, and it's got two, goes that bright, and then it goes really bright. Ooh, wow. But yeah. The hat or the shirt? Mr. Howie, what's happening? Oh, what happened? Oh, the song died. The song ended. Oh, it's funny. A StreamYard commercial as I'm using StreamYard. Imagine that. I don't like this one. Not the right mood for that one. Yeah, this one's a good one. How you been, Mr. Howie? Resting and watching my friend Gerbs. Aw, thanks, Mr. Howie. We were just talking about Newton, and we're really worried about him. He still has yet to even sprout any leaves, so, but he's green and flexible still, so I don't know. Keep him wet and make sure he's kind of happy, but I don't know. I hope that top rot didn't kill it, and I cut it off and I made it pretty and made it. I don't know. I just hope it should get leaves soon. Okay, good. Maybe I'll do a video about Newton sometime this weekend and show you the state of him. But I mean, he's still like the stalk itself is really flexible and green still. So I don't think he's. Mine are just getting leaves now. Like just the buds for the leaves or the full on leaves. And GoFundMe page Save Newton. Baby, my love. I'm sending her a message. It's a fake Newton tree. So his name is Newton. Totally. Capital letters with exclamation points flashing saying, "Save Newton." Jerby needs to taste his first fig. Mr. Howie. Yeah, I've been to many Canadian rodeos. I'm not far from Calgary, and they have the Stampede every year. So actually opened up for a big name in, I can't remember who it was. It wasn't really that big of a name, and I was drinking and drugging a lot. But I remember I opened for somebody in Calgary one year. I'm not sure if they're going to be a fig or an apple tree. You know who's tough is Papa Rhino's kid. So he does the junior bulls, and he got his head kicked in between, you know, the pens that they hold them in. He got kicked, and he had this gash that opened up all of his, like he had a hoof print kicked, and it like literally split his dome right up. It was brutal. So Papa Rhino's kid is like, anyone's, I don't know if they're dumb enough or tough enough, or maybe a mixture of both of them, or just like, I've got no fear when it comes to like that kind of stuff, but like, I'm not gonna dance with them. You know what I mean? I'm just not gonna dance with them, because I have huge elk that are not even close to a bull size, and they've got coat racks 3 feet on each side of and I've seen what they can do, and they're about 1,000 pounds lighter than a big bull. So you got to have some big kahunas to jump on a freaking frack. Anything like the Bunkin' Bronco, like anything that like that is just, you either get really good at it quick, or get hurt real bad real quick, and like they step on you and stomp you and they headbutt you, and like, not for this cowboy. I'm not even a cowboy. I'm just a Canuck. I have to say Canucks are pretty tough. I'm good with the two piece. My niece was bit on the face by a horse. Yeah, like no joke. Like, animals, especially if they're angry animals, they'll mess you up. And don't think they don't have a memory, because if you done them dirt, they'll put you in the dirt for sure. Damn, Howie, I'm gonna write it down right now. Pen, paper. There we go. What's her name, Howie? Is she doing okay? Nicole. Yeah. Yeah. Cool. Hey, he's got the daisy. Do you guys see what I did with it? There it is. Nice. Just savagely bit her jaw right off. Man. Ouch. Like, were they able to reattach and... Oh, shit. Oh. I couldn't even imagine that pain. Like, 1 minute you're just shooting a shit, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, your tongue and jaw just get, because it's all attached. I couldn't even, like, wow. Yeah, we'll definitely keep her in the prayers, Mr. Howie, because, man. Hey, Chef, what's happening? Yeah, pins and screws. Yep. At least she can speak with this and hear still. I mean, it's probably going to be a lot of rehabilitation with talk and really. Man, that's strange. But yeah, man. They have a whole series of when animals attack. Like, shit happens on a regular all the time. It's just who has a camera or who has, like, it happens all the time. You see dogs and cougars and elk, and especially when, like, males are in a rutting situation, or if it was a male horse and he hears that there's horses that are in heat, like they're wild animals. Like, as much as you want to think a horse is a tameable creature, it's still a wild animal. And when they want to flip a switch, they can, like, a good horse, probably properly trained, well fed, loved animal, just snaps. It's crazy. It seems that you guys don't have wrenches, so we should fix that. Okay, I don't want to hear this. I don't want to hear me. Here, let's do this. Who doesn't have a wrench? Midnight does not have a wrench. I asked if you have a wrench. Put put some common sense to if you post anything that I don't agree with, no politics, no religion, no hate. Just be PG-13 with all of it. As fast as you get the wrench, it'll get yanked. And if I don't appreciate your content that you're posting, see you later. Just so you know. Promote your stuff. I saw the picture and puked, and I could now look many more times without tears running down my face. Your brother shot it? Yeah. Shot the picture or shot the horse? Or both? I tell you, if anything did that to my family, that would be like instant glue. That horse would cease to live and shipped off to a glue factory like that. And then I would probably bite his jaw off just before he died too. Man, that's just... I always look at things like everything happens for a reason. Maybe something positive will come out of this, Mr. Howie. I'm sure something positive will become of this. My niece's daughter took the pictures, and your brother shot the horse? Because anybody messes with my family, they got two ideas that come to mind. Run to the cops and hope they can protect you, or just own it and start digging your own hole, because I'll find you. Wherever you want to be, that's fine. You just got to dig your own hole, because phew. All good, Mr. Kevin. Have a blessed weekend, brother. Yeah, are these just people trying to pawn off a bad horse, or is it documented actually a good horse? Like, people are evil. They'll say anything to get rid of something that they can't. You know what I mean? I have very, very little faith in humanity right now. I think the only good people in the world have found this community, because, I mean, granted, there's a couple bad apples, but out of the, like, who's like the good people, especially if they've been around and they've been in the rooms and other people talk positive, especially if they've done dealings with them. So hello, Mr. Chris. From the future, Mr. Chris. Look at you. from the future comes Mr. Chris. When I see my niece, I think someone did pawn it off. Yeah, and that's unfortunate. And those people should be investigated. And especially if it had happened, if it apparently was a good horse, what triggered that good horse into something like that? Like, that's seriously something. Like, yeah. Is there any recourse that can be taken? Like, are you guys having to foot the bill for all the hospital, or is there some compensation coming from where it happened, or like, was there any releases signed before she was on the property? Because shit like that just doesn't happen. You know what I mean? You just never. Yeah, you just. That darn Eve picking that apple. I blame her. And CPS. Because CPS. The cottonwood up here is blooming but fierce, and it's like looking like it's snowing out here. And it's not even, it's usually in August that the cottonwood blooms really, really heavy, but we're just in June, like not even June, we're like May 31st. So, like, what's going on? Fuck, man. What was she in a pen with the animal? Or was she outside the pen? Man, that just doesn't. Yeah, that's not normal behavior. Outside in the corral. Did she sign any forms for being in that area? That, like, we're not reliable, or we're not. Um, oh shit. Yeah, man. Have you guys looked into lawyers and stuff? Not saying that shit doesn't happen, but like, I mean, if they gave on good faith saying it was a good animal, like, those people should be liable. Because if it was mistreated animal and that animal was not a good candidate for the farm, there should be some liability stuff. Because, man. Okay. Well, this will happen anyways. And if anybody here wants to do the same, Mr. Howie's niece was savagely attacked by a horse that was bit her jaw basically right off. So put some good thoughts and prayers and good thoughts and prayers and good thoughts. And we did the whole lighting the candle around here because, man, and that's Port sorry, you said it earlier, Prince George. Prince George. So in BC, man. That's just tragic. Have to go, must love and mad respect. All that. Blessings, Mr. Howie. She's definitely in our thoughts for sure, brother. And I'll make a video in regards to Newton, and we'll show you what's happening with him. Hope you have an amazing weekend. And seriously, like everything, I'm huge and firm believer that everything happens for a reason. So not that she needs to be in pain, and maybe there's something good that will come of this regardless. Have you guys started a GoFundMe? Mr. Howie, are you still here? If you do have a GoFundMe happening, you're more than welcome to put the link to the GoFundMe in this and see if we can send something, or I can set up another shout out video for the GoFundMe as well. Oh, man. Makes me want to go and have a devil's lettuce smoke outside right now. And it sucks because she's an animal lover too. It's just, I love animals too. I think animals are, well, they're definitely, yeah, they're gifts for sure. Birds, even little creatures like minks and marmots, and as vicious as they are sometimes. I mean, it's cycle of life and how nature works, right? Everything's food for something. That's what bugs me about PETA. It's like, I mean, are they going to save the fish from the eagle? Or they save the deer from the cougar? They're going to save the seal from the bear or the killer whale? Like, everything's food for something. Amen, Mr. Mark. Me and you are on the same page for sure. We'll have to go and check out Mr. Howie's. I'm not getting notifications from a lot of the channels that are my favorites. I don't understand. Yeah, they can. I've seen savagery at its finest when it comes to animals. Like savagery, like where they'll eat the ass end of an animal that's still alive. Just like when when lions are eating zebras from like the back hooves all the way up. Same with crocodiles. Like, sure, they try to drown, but like, if they get your leg and they do that death roll and rip your leg off, like, you're obviously gonna bleed out regardless. But like, why can't you just drown it? At least it's quick and painless. Sorry, going back and forth with people over a comment I left a while back. Going back and forth with people over a comment I left while I've been listening. You're live. Wow, I'm blue now. Yes, you are. All I ask is you, with great power, use it wisely. Don't post hateful stuff. Be kind and compassionate. Yes, they do. And then they yak it up so the other people can eat it. penguins and all those blue-footed boobies and all those diving birds. You watch Casual Geographic. Casual or National Geographic? I don't think I've seen Casual Geographic. Casual Geographic. Let's see. Casual Geographic. The psychopathic hunting habit of Satan's favorite birds. Sounds exactly like the channel I like to watch. I'm subscribing them on your recommendation. So there you go. Dinosaurs, time forgotten. Animal with the worst childhood. Top 10 most criminally misunderstood animals. Yeah, so otters are really, really cute, but they gang rape the youngest females. Did you know that? Probably not, but I bet you this guy knows. Just saying. They're cute and cuddly and are awfully cute. But yeah, they're fucking savages. They'll basically drown you, rape you, and that's okay. It ain't okay. It's just, where's the PETA for that? You know what I mean? My motto in life is large. Love, appreciation, respect, good injury. Don't oppose hateful. Nicely. That's good. Well, you two just got me on it too, so us three amigos have like-minded taste in channels apparently, because y'all are hanging out with likes of me. So kudos to you. I might cut it short. Like I'm just so sad right now for Howie's niece. Like that's just tragic. Yeah, but they like they do humans. So like like bestiality at its finest. It ain't right. Mark is good people for sure. Mark is the only other YouTuber that has seen my most favorite part of the island that's close to us. Right, Mark? Yeah, but orcas are actually they'll save a human. They won't just eat a human. They'll like if you're in distress, like the amount of people that have been killed by dolphins is tremendous compared to what orca. I think one documented case of orca killing a human, and the only ones that are um, and the ones that hurt of orcas are the ones that are in captivity, not in the wild. Did you not remember any of the SeaWorld attacks, Mark? Orcas definitely attack. There was one lady in Victoria where the coho, yeah, and I think and that's the only documented in captivity. There's never been anything in the wild. And if you're in distress, and actually orcas are getting really ruthless in the over in Europe and stuff, they're attacking sailboats and sinking sailboats. It's actually quite epic. They're so smart that they can disable boats, but they'll just chew the rudders off. Regardless, if you have your sail, like you can sail all you want, but if you got nothing to steer, you kind of fo like totally fucked. And what's the point of Zeus? Like, I just pay to go and see something that you totally torment and captured. It's like it's a sport. Like I will not support zoos or aquariums. Like let them be. Let them be. Mark, right? Them rich assholes. I can't wait till they start figuring out the bigger boats like the Gates Mobile and the that Zuckerberg and yeah, the Bezos. Yeah, just be just so epic to let them torpedo or bite a big hole in the hull, and while they're in the middle of the ocean where their pumps won't pump out the amount of water that's being poured in. That's what I want to see. That'd be epic, actually. So those places like rehabilitation places for like not catch and release, like they'll rehab and then release. Those places they have a place called Raptors in Duncan, and same deal. Like they'll rehabilitate all, like they'll train the birds. They're on like when they're have them on the arm, they'll have tethers to hold on to them so they can easily put them in crates and whatnot. But as soon as they let go of that tether, they have the freedom to fly away. So food security or fly away and hunt for yourself. Weighs heavy sometimes on some birds, but these are far away from destroy the eagles from providing ourselves for recipe. It's true. We are the I don't know if we're the most intelligent, but we're the most intelligent makers. Like we can build homes, we can build weapons, like we have devious intent with like evil is the species of man. And you're right. Zoos are totally an ego stroker for sure. I don't like zoos. I say take the animals back and let them be, and stop harvesting them for their gallbladders or their horns, like, or shoot it because it's the biggest cat in the wild. Like there should be grave penalties for those freaking savage people. People suck. Yeah, it's true. The concrete zoo of life, my friend. Okay, so there's sustainability, or like if you're hunting for sustenance, like, yeah, I totally agree and I totally support that. But if you're, I don't think we're not the most intelligent. Dolphins, octopuses, cuttlefish, like they have 6 and 7 senses, I think. Like they can, the sonar, like just like there's the camouflage aspects, like there's and there's stuff that we haven't even seen because they're smart enough to get away from us, or smart enough to cloak themselves. Yeah, but are we the most intelligent? That's the thing. Like, yeah, whoever decided to smoke bacon, give that man peace, Nobel Peace Award, because bacon. Cheers to bacon. Yeah, bacon's great. All right, my friends, I'm gonna shut it down early. Not that much early, but like, yeah, 10 minutes early. Considering I started early or on time today, that's a feat in itself. So, yada boy. But please remember to hug a vet, love a vet, appreciate a vet. If it wasn't for them, we wouldn't have the freedoms to do this. Do you think we're going to get Trump? You guys are going to get Trump still? He's a felon now, don't you know? If you're an addict, please reach out for help if you need it. Definitely know that you're not alone. It took me a freaking whole bunch of slipping and falling and relapses to finally get a few days back to back to back to back. I appreciate the doctor, the wifey, and this community that are a part of our journey. And you guys try to make me, well, I try to be the best version I could be for each day. And you guys are a huge part of my recovery. So thank you for being there. And yes, please hug a vet, love a vet, appreciate a vet. And my email is in the about section. Might take me a day or two to get to you. I can't financially help you get help, but I can point you in the right direction. And if you need treatment or an ear, there's many times that I needed an ear, and sometimes that ear was all I needed to like be heard. And if you're being heard and you know that somebody's there for you, sometimes that's all you need. So hope everybody has a safe and blessed weekend. I'm going to try and have the most amazing weekend. It's supposed to be a great weekend. So blessings, Midnight. And Kev. One day, Mark, one day. Either you or me will win it, and we'll make our own little sanctuary, fortify the piss out of it, and keep all the yucky out. It's true. We'll do it. You watch. And it's all going to be run off of a river that runs through the property that we own. It's true. One day. Hashtag one day. Love y'all. Stay safe. Stay blessed. And know that you guys are definitely appreciated and loved. And we'll see y'all in amazing. We'll see you on the next one or in the rooms this weekend. Peace out.